Yeah, it's some crazy stuff going on. I just have to say. Yeah, God's doing what you call a sweep right now. I gotta do my hair today. God's doing a sweep in this energy. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Well, you know how we talking about energetically, because people be thinking that energy can hide, whatever, people's energy, they think they can hide it. Now, all of these people that have been masquerading around in your energy, thinking that they're cloaked from you, or you have all these overpowering emotions or preconceived placed thoughts that these people thought they was giving you, whatever the fuck this means. Those types of people that you haven't directly, you haven't directly called out. Let's just be real. High Priestess, they coming for you. But when aren't they? So these people who think that they are still somehow cloaked from your vision, this is what I'm getting. This is the sweep that I'm talking about that God's doing. Because whether or not you see, he's seen, and I'm in the kitchen doing dishes, or watching the kitchen. Watching how God is moving as I'm doing these dishes and this water is flowing and messages is coming. Right in front of my sink. Hold on, I'll be back. All right, I'm back in this energy, and I was just in the kitchen. Hold on, guys. Hi, hello. I was in the kitchen, and again, my water's running. 1:11 on the time. I saw that too when I went to get my other phone. So okay, now we definitely vibing and in alignment. 111 is here. I was also picking up on flow. So remember, go with the flow. All right, so, okay. This is what I was getting about that God's doing a sweep energy. You feel very, very calm, High Priestess? You feel unusually calm right now? Hold on a second. Let me just see some. You feel unusually calm right now? What do they say about sweeping and all the spiritual stuff? Yeah, there's a sweep going on. It's all being swept about. It's being moved. And for these people who think, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. The people that think that you need to know the intricate details, you don't. It's not your business. Their business is not yours. So there's something here too about right now, the projection of people wanting you to go back and forth with them to validate or to prove their truth about you when you could know the truth about them at any moment. So this is why I said there's something here where people need to not. God is definitely doing a sweep. And if this is spiritual, we know what comes next. So this is why you feel usually calm because God's moving. Yeah. So whatever this sweep is, sweep, raids are here, all types of shit's gonna go on in this energy. And that's great. It needs to happen. Moving forward. So all of these people, and it gave me, like, I'm literally in front of the kitchen sink doing the dishes and I'm seeing this visual. I'm like, oh my God. It was like I'm doing a sweep. And I'm like, what does this look like? And I'm literally seeing like the grace thing. People are gonna learn and understand what grace is when it's off the table. Like there's God, like I don't think you understand how you've really been being used. To be the leader, you must follow the leader. You've been following a righteous judge. Mm-hmm. So your steps that are being ordered, that you are following, they come from on high. Yeah. You see how when you tap into and flow with divine law, it separates you from what 3D people think. Yeah. So you guys have been separated for a long time. You have never really, you've always been in this world, but you never have agreed to the ways in which things are handled, how they're done, how people can manipulate and win, and those who strive hard lose and are stolen from. So in this energy, it's giving me ego deaths will occur. These people that are so strong and mighty and like to sit back and watch people go through things when they have it to provide. We'll be talking about, oh yeah, motherfuckers trying to snatch up your resources, right? The people that are around you that have the resources already that ain't helping you. Those are the motherfuckers God's been talking about. Motherfuckers that you know can help you but choose not to. The people that like to see you struggle when they know they could help and assist. Okay. So these types of people that, may have gone under your radar. Manipulation's a bitch. When you wake up to all the ways in which it creates some type of boundary. You are not setting the boundaries. You are the boundary. Crossing you, you know how they say drawing that line in the sand? Well, after that, there is only one that can do anything when it comes to you, and that's God. So he stepped in and he's moving. And he's sweeping out from under rugs and moving out from behind couches and flipping mattresses and, there's some shit going on here. But I saw the visual of some people trying to run from this specific type of energetic karma that's coming. Yeah. And here's the thing with running from this, you can't. Now, here's another thing. When God's over here dealing with one thing. So someone over here is like, got you, ain't getting me. Next thing you know, God turn around like, where the fuck you think you going? Remember when you did that to them and, remember when you lied and you said this? Oh, here. It's like God is gathering up everybody. Everybody. They don't have to tell you nothing, but they feel it. You know how you'll know? How do you know that you have come to be karma personified? Whose life, High Priestess, can you see, because you're the High Priestess, whose life can you see that is being negatively affected by the positive words that you are speaking? It's very clear. Those are the people that thought that they were getting away from what they were doing to you. But they're not. Their life is representation of such. And me, like you, we ain't seen these people in years. Some of us talk to them in forever. But your name is clearly in their mouth. So God is saying these people that are in your energy that you did not allow entry and access to. These people that want you to be seen as something other than what you are, loved and coveted. Yeah. Well, this is the sweep energy. We got to get these people up out your energy. We got to get them up. We got to get them up out. I said earlier, God will move people. This is the energy that God is moving for you. And I pity the fool who thinks they want to try to get in the way right now. That would be a foolish act. God is holding nothing back from you. So if you are a High Priestess, you're going to have visions right now. God will be showing you things, telling you things. God will be having you prophecy things right now. It's a very important time that's happening in this world. So, people have done so much to you under the guise of you not knowing. There's been a lot of things people have done. There's been a lot of things people have said. It's the words. It's the words. Because they should never be speaking on you in the tone, with the words, and the intentions that they are. When you have come to help, to solidify a union of divinity here, they don't know what you're here for. Love and light is love and light until a motherfucker want to play. And then it can go either way, because as God says, who can stop me? You switching up, you doing this, you doing that. Now you apply pressure. You relied on grace. Mercy is already over out the picture. Repenting, forgiveness. You allowed these motherfuckers to do all of these things in your presence. And you never said, yeah, bow down to me because I am. No, all they had to do is respect you like you was anybody else. But see, the people that wanted to humble you will now be humbled because God's doing a sweep. Yeah. He's sweeping out and sweeping up in the dustpan, throwing in the trash, taking the trash outside, letting the fucking trash motherfuckers pick that shit up on trash day and it's away from you type energy. Nah, because you don't deserve and or need to deal with that. You're a beautiful embodiment of divine love. And what you say is real. What you say it is. You wouldn't be saying it. Yeah. So you've been waiting on God. You've been calling on God to move and expose to you what you need to know. Enemies seen and unseen, known and unknown. This is that type of energy. You don't need no motherfucking thing. And you sure as hell don't need to validate what someone else thinks they fucking know about you that don't know you from a hole in the wall, where you can sit here and just fucking pull up a damn card and be like, bitch, what's up? You think you know me, but I got you on my table right here through these cards. God don't want you to do people dirty like that. See? But also, God is not going to allow people to continue to misuse and abuse and mistreat his most precious gifts that he has put out here to be of service, to activate, to be the catalyst. Fathers, you don't want to change? Don't change. But don't touch God's anointed, especially his high priestesses who are out here for his specific purpose. They are not tarot card readers. They are much, much more. Every tarot card reader ain't a high priestess. Some of y'all are Hayoka empaths, I just heard. That means if you know, you know. I'm not saying this shit's funny, but if you know about the Hayoka empath, you understand why people feel like you're emotionally whatever. No, that's in you. You rather sit here and make a situation brighter or better, or you're not going to sit here and be ill like these other people. You're not going to sit here and idolize the worst of a thing. You're not going to sit here and pray for, nah, you're going to take that situation, you're going to flip that situation, you're going to transmute that situation, and you're going to see some sun. You're going to get happy. You're going to be pulled out of that. That's the Hayoka empath lifestyle. Some of you guys, you are that. And you're kind of like, why is this shit funny to me? It ain't no joke. But we be reading these cards and we see the fucking clown-like behavior of these motherfuckers. So yeah, it is funny that these people can't see that we can see them. And even if it's not in totality, they should be warned and they should be wary when they do see what we do see. That God only allows us to see the tip of until we need to know more of. And the more of, 9 times out of 10, these people that think that we don't know, we'll never tell them. Because that's God. So do you know or do you not know, High Priestess? I told you they need to go to God. They need to stop flipping cards. They need to stop doing work on you. They need to stop assuming that you know something that you don't know. They need to get up off your energy, get up out your energy. The sweep is here. So those people who thought that you was for play and God was playing about you and you just a lonely single woman and, you're out here susceptible and vulnerable. Well, let me tell you something. It ain't never been you. You've always been the divine's trap. You've always been the bring me your enemies. You've always been the highly anointed, protected, and favored and cloaked for a reason. Motherfuckers came to you, right? To receive their karma. So why do you have so many motherfuckers that don't like you right now? You one person. You couldn't have done all these people dirty like they're saying. What did they do to you? Also, these people that run around talking about you, you ain't around. So how are they talking about you when you ain't around? Why are you not around? They don't want to say that either. So God is saying, no more of that. No more flip-flop, wishy-washy behavior. Chosen one, you have been told many times that you are. God is exalting, vindicating, freeing you once more. You're going to be freed many more times by God. Because it's hard to be of love and light in this dark-ass motherfucking world. And you can succumb to, the negativity of its darkness sometimes because you're human. But you ain't never going to stay there. God will never let you live in darkness, fear, or shadow. Not you. You got to see the dark and not be afraid of it. You probably watched Are You Afraid of the Dark as a child. I did. What up, Nickelodeon? This concludes the Midnight Society. Whatever the fuck. And y'all been looking into the fire your whole lives. Come on now. Man, y'all been being forged your whole lives for a time such as this. Every chosen one on whatever timeline they're going through is going through this right now. Because when God moves for one, he moves for all. And as a motherfucking force, God can be in many places at one time. So in this energy, it's going to be some of the strongest, toughest motherfuckers being brought to their knees. And that's not you, that's God. These type of people, only God can make these people surrender. I said they'll see God. So however this goes, the people that came into your life, you were meant to bring them to God. What don't they understand? That's what you're here to do. Whether they didn't I say this? Wow. Kicking or screaming or just willfully going by being called. Either way it goes, they're going to have that coming to God moment in their life, right? Because God needs to speak with them. What God needs to speak with these people about, humble these motherfuckers on, has nothing to do with you. You were the one that came before. The pride comes before the fall. Now, y'all was the pride, chosen ones. You get it? You was the pride. God's army. God's kingdom. The nation. Right? You was the one that came to prophesy what I'm talking about right now. So the prophecy is being fulfilled because I said it is. The time's up. People don't know when the time is up. Only God does. Yeah. So how do I know? Because God just told me. A sweep is happening. It's over. So, yeah. So however this resonates, we've been talking about it for years. That's how I always break down. I don't know. I'm hearing myself in different messages I done said, different warnings I done gave. I'm giving this one. I don't know what people think. People are really sitting here looking at you like there's no way that you can do that. I'm not doing shit. Tell them, High Priestess, we ain't doing nada. We don't need to. We are vessels being used in allowance and in agreement with. Okay. I mean, we are in agreement with what is right. So, I mean, that's why we in agreement with what God is doing. It don't matter if we aren't anyways. Like I said, who the fuck are we? There's always another vessel that's going to allow God to impart himself so that they can be used by him. Many people don't understand that. You're not attacking a person for their spiritual beliefs. That's not what you're doing. This is a soul thing, a spirit thing. You don't like what somebody has. You don't like how somebody looks, so you want to attack them. You're mad at someone, so you want to steal something from them on a very core level. You want to destabilize and fuck up the mental of, the emotions of, thwart justice in your favor. Because what? Because you know someone is out here looking like they have been outcasted by the masses and they're easy targets and prey, right? Okay. Well, for the hidden helpers that God has employed, you hear me banging, right? For the hidden helpers that God has employed, it's about to start sounding like, yeah, we got this piece of paper that says that we have the right to type energy. They're not going to be ready for that. These aren't threats. This is what God is doing. I'm not calling and ordering these things to be done. This is how God moves in a world that thinks that he ain't real. And High Priestess, this is how God moves for you when you say what you say is what it is, and people thank you for play. Love y'all. Bye. God's moving. Watch him.